to take some time to join us. He's getting his IFB fixed up right now, making sure that you're all set up. Brandon, how are you, man?
I'm doing great, guys. Thanks for having me.
So what do you think of all this money that's taking place, being thrown around right now all over the league? I thought it was only the Dodgers that would play with $700 million contracts.
I mean, there's a lot of really good players available and a lot of teams looking to be competitive, so it's a good time for the game.
Do you guys feel like you got a deal on Shohei now?
I don't even know how to quantify Shohei being able to do both. So, yeah, good point.
No, it is incredible. Man, incredible year you guys had. It was a lot of fun to watch down the stretch, and there was a few guys. Obviously, we know the big names of Betts and Freeman and Shohei, but the one guy that you got at the deadline that turned out to be a huge factor in all the postseason run was Tommy Edman, who you just locked up for 5 years, $74 million. Did you think you were going to be getting that caliber of a player?
I mean, Tommy played incredible for us. Obviously, that was probably exceeding everybody's expectations, but he's somebody that we have been after for years, and to finally be able to do that at the deadline, it was somebody that we felt fit perfectly into our mix. He's just a great all-around baseball player. There's instincts, base running. There's so much value that he brings outside of just what he can do in the box, and it really helps elevate everybody around him.
And another great player was Teoscar Hernandez. You acquired just an outstanding ball player. He loved playing there in Los Angeles and was a big part of your club. I know that you've now signed Michael Conforto. Is there still a window open for Teoscar to come back? I know that he loved it there.
Yeah, Teo was incredible for us, both on the field, off the field, the impact he had in the clubhouse with younger guys. So, those are conversations we'll continue to have. And like we said, lucky enough to add Michael, and we'll keep looking to add talent where we can.
Blake Snell was added to your rotation, a massive contract for 5 years. But I'm wondering, are you guys done looking for elite frontline starters?
I mean, we're always trying to be opportunistic, and add talent any way we can. So, those are things that we'll kind of evaluate the market over the coming weeks and see how we can continue to improve this.
So a pitcher who might, think he's worth $200 million would be something the Los Angeles Dodgers would consider right now.
We will continue to be opportunistic.
How great is it for you to look down at that right there and see the 2025 rotation and see Shohei as an option? I mean, are you guys excited for this season to actually see why you gave him the $700 million to be that two-way guy?
Yeah, absolutely. Obviously, we get to benefit from the offensive side, which was amazing to watch night in and night out, and to even fathom that he can do the other part is really difficult to comprehend. So watching him work on a daily basis from the offensive side, and then towards the end of the season, the work that he puts in and how meticulous his bullpens are, I think it's no wonder why he's as good as he's been. So we're excited for the addition.
We talked about Tommy Edman, and what was the decision? It seems like Mookie Betts is now going to go to shortstop. Well, how does that work, the decision to go with Tommy Edman in center and Mookie Betts at shortstop as opposed to the reverse of that?
Yeah, I think, obviously having conversations with Mookie last year, we asked him to do an incredibly difficult thing of just, hey, go learn shortstop on the fly. Oh, you've been a Gold Glove right fielder, go do that. So it's a testament to Mook and how selfless he is, and he's going to do whatever. So we know that Tommy can play center. He can play a lot of different places, which is a huge benefit and part of his value. So that's kind of how that came about.
Are bullpen arms the number one piece of the puzzle right now? When you guys are up in the suite, are you looking to add to the bullpen? Is that the number one priority for the Dodgers?
I mean, right now we feel really good about our pen as is. We used 40 pitchers last year, I think, so you can never feel great about your pitching. So it's continuing to evaluate what's available, and if that is what makes the most sense as we look to balance out the team, that's what we'll go explore.
And you're comfortable 2 years Blake Treinen at his stage of his career in his upper 30s?
Yeah, Blake takes incredible, he does an incredible job taking care of himself. We saw the stuff continue to peak as this season went on, and this is somebody that'll never say, I don't want the baseball, and we've seen him time in and time out. It's just a guy that you can really trust and that you want out there in those biggest spots.
I want to go back really quick because obviously you were there and you're one of the biggest parts of that organization, but when Freddie Freeman hit that grand slam, where were you? What were you feeling? What was happening?
Yeah, we were up in the box with our families, and I mean, I don't think I can't jump very high, but I don't think I've ever jumped hire in my life. It was like absolutely incredible and almost immediately it was like this is going to be on TV forever. Like this is the Kirk Gibson. Like you will see this forever. To be able to witness that live was, you kind of felt it right away.
A lot of talk and buzz about trades right now.
Yeah, what am I doing up here after?
Thank you for your time.
Can you go give us like some more news, maybe? A trade for a third baseman, maybe. I don't know. No offense.
Just a thought.
Brandon Gomes, lots of fun, man. Thanks for hanging out with us.
Appreciate it, guys.
Thanks so much.
What's up, Dodger Nation? Welcome back to the channel where you'll find all the hottest news, analysis, and rumors about our Los Angeles Dodgers. Today, we have an exciting lineup of topics to discuss, and I guarantee you'll want to stick around until the end. Why? Because we're diving into 3 big names that could reshape the Dodgers' rotation. Let's get into it. Before we start, make sure to hit that like button, subscribe to the channel, and turn on notifications so you don't miss a single update. Share this video with fellow fans and join the conversation in the comments. After all, it's our passion for the Dodgers that brings us together. Building the best rotation in MLB. We know the Dodgers spare no expense when it comes to assembling a winning team. After signing Blake Snell to a $182 million deal, the front office seems far from done. 3 names are on their radar: Shane Bieber, Sandy Alcántara, and the situation surrounding Jack Flaherty. But what do these moves really mean? Shane Bieber, risky bet or steal of the offseason? Bieber, the 2020 Cy Young winner, is recovering from Tommy John surgery. While he might not be ready for the start of the 2025 season, his estimated $12 million one-year price tag makes him a low-risk, high-reward signing. Just imagine a player of this caliber returning to full strength just in time for the playoffs and delivering clutch performances. He could be the ultimate luxury addition to the rotation, especially for big postseason moments. Sandy Alcántara, an ambitious dream. How about adding another Cy Young winner to our rotation? Sandy Alcántara, a Miami Marlins star, is also on the Dodgers' radar. Despite missing 2024 due to the same surgery as Bieber, his track record, including a 2.28 ERA in 2022, speaks volumes. With a relatively affordable contract and Miami's rebuilding efforts, a trade seems plausible. Picture Alcántara alongside Snell, Shohei Ohtani, and Clayton Kershaw. Sounds like another World Series in the making, right? Jack Flaherty, stay or go? Now, for the most polarizing question, what happens to Jack Flaherty? He was a key piece in the 2024 championship run, starting in both the NLCS and World Series. But with an overcrowded rotation, rumors suggest he might end up with a division rival, the Padres. That would sting for fans, but the reality is that there might not be room for him in the Dodgers' future plans. What about you, Dodger fans? So, Dodger Blue, which of these scenarios gets you the most excited? Do you think Bieber or Alcántara could be game changers in 2025? And how would you feel about seeing Flaherty in a different uniform? Let us know in the comments. Share this video with your fellow fans, leave a like, and don't forget to subscribe to the channel to stay up to date with everything happening in Dodgerland. Here, the fans are always in charge. Go Dodgers!